Quest completed. Alright. Let me go buy the last bit of armor that I have and then, like, optimize everybody's stuff. He counts as a unique monster, right? So I should have gotten an art coin for that? No, never mind. You're not a unique monster, you're just a trash mob.
Yes.
Right, and in we go. Since we're here, let's start optimizing. The fun part of every JRPG, right? I also need to take off all of these, which I need to... It's probably in the plus menu, right? Clear appearance. Yeah. Oh, this is what I had on? Oh man. Okay. Tyrea's mask. Why not? I'll have it on for a bit. Oh. Alright, so that's what the prodigal type is, huh? Ah, that explains the skirt. Oh wait, so this probably looks kind of more like a battle outfit? Wait, why is it mismatched in color? Oh, wait. I was looking at the skirt, that's why. It's a different style. Oh, I'm curious to see what the pants for these are then. Oh, that makes sense. You know what? This actually does look cool. Oh wait, does this also mean that I'll be able to, like, use the DLC appearance during the main story? That'd be kind of weird. Seeing Shulk in, like, his stripped up jacket and stuff. And that one's one too. 2 agility ups, nice. This is mineable again. Ah! Blaze plus. Oh, that's good too. And weapon power 4. Even though I'm not getting what I want, these are still good accessories in the first place. Accessories? Gems. I want to wait until I get a chance to... Oh, whoops, that's not that talent art. You're the slow one. There we go. We're blasting off again! I think that's about it, honestly. Yeah. Alright, I'll just make do with what I have and figure out what else I can put on for Melia. So instead of quick step 4, what do I want? Alright, now for you. Oh, wow, this is just straight up better overall. So aggro, bleed, topple. Aggro, bleed, topple. Yeah, looking good! Now, there's a lot of, like, good gems I could put for Shulk. Especially on his weapon, but... Ah, man. This will have to do. The goggles! Oh! I don't know about the teal undergarb, but the green vest... Yeah. I'd say I like it. Yeah, I would just leave you alone. Now I want to see, because purple is nice, but what are the other colors? Green? I don't, I'm not familiar. Yeah, 1 is the way to go. Alright, let's take off the mask now. The helmet is kind of funny looking, I'm not gonna lie. Resort style. A starfish. Probably another color would be better, right? Oh yeah, this one fits really well. Alright. We're all dripped out. Let's go. I don't even remember by this point what the quest that's over here is for. Steady on, Grandad. Oh. Oh, right. Okay. You're actually over here. Huh. The militiaman. Yeah, let's sort this. What do you want? A first aid kit. Ah, I see. That was your boat, wasn't it? In that case, I have a request. Would you please let me have the kit? Many of our warriors have been wounded fighting fog beasts. I know I haven't earned this necessity, but I ask you nevertheless. Explain the real reason. What? You want to use it on a machina? Rather than treat a comrade wounded in battle, you wasted kits on one of those cowardly swine? Oh, right. My apologies. I spoke out of turn. It was unbefitting of a warrior to speak so emotionally. I'll return this to you now. Just see that it doesn't go to waste. I don't need to change the time of day to get the person who needs this out. Well, look at this again. Here you go. This is the first aid kit, so I could use it to heal Grandad. That's awesome. I was afraid that if we'd had to run away, Grandad wouldn't have made it without his leg. Ah. Well, there we go. All that considered, I never looked at what the unique gear had on for gems. But really only a handful of these are going to be available to us. You know what, let me get the critical back. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, all that being said, I think this is like one of the last few quiet moments. Yeah, and then we just have the ones inside of the capital. And then we're good to go. I say it's only appropriate that we see what this one is before we go fight the dragon. Yeah, come on. We need Kino. Alright, so this is making plans. For what? Ooh.
Miss Melia, everything okay?
I was pondering the shape of things that are to come.
Like fuzzy shape of King of Fog thing?
No, even beyond that.
Mama?
When this is over, when the battle is won, what will you do?
Miss Melia, that's a good question. Kino goes straight home and reports succeedings to Dadapon.
What will you tell him?
That Miss Melia and others make best as sidekicks.
Sidekicks?
Kino mean friends. Was slip of tongue. Miss Melia, please, no scary face.
Just a joke.
Mama, please not to intimidate
I
Kino.
wonder what psychics
You
mean
wish to
for
be a
Nopon.
hero pon, yes? If that was enough to startle you, you've got a long way to go.
Mama.
And yet, I hardly think you need to feel hurried. This journey we're on is a certain first step on the way to achieving your dream. I know you will have many chances to prove yourself yet. Also, I think you cut a very fine figure pursuing your goal.
Oh, then Kino already mighty hero pon?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If you're asking that question, it's a sign you are not.
Miss Melia make no sense sometimes.
What will you do after you speak to Ricky?
Mama, what Miss Melia mean?
As laudable as it is to have made new friends, surely it is but the first step to herodom.
Mama, sidekick... friends is all Kino thought of so far. After Dadapon come back from adventure, he boldly brag about bring back many friends and have great success. So then, Kino also want to tell about how Kino make friends. That not enough reason to want.
What really counts is inside you, but you still have much time. Perhaps it would do you good to think on it a while.
Miss Melia not just tell? Miss Melia's such a meanie. Also, what is mean by still have much time? We not go back once King of Fog goes splosh?
You are forgetting something. The Junks is quite severely damaged. I expect we can repair it, but it will not happen overnight.
Nah, that did slip mind.
That is true.
Everyone expects big return of hero upon Kino. What Kino going to do? Have ambitions, want travel to far land, talk to many much people, and then helping Ring if some in distress. What to doing? Magnificent plan of Kino and counter unplanned delay. Miss Melia, please to helping Kino.
I see you've taken my words to heart.
Mama, what Miss Melia mean?
To think, It was only a little while ago you were hiding behind Nene. You've come very far in such a short time. Helping those you encounter, no matter the problem. You've become quite forthright in our travels. Indeed, striving to make your dreams come true is a powerful thing.
So, Miss Melia, explain?
Well, being told the answers does not equal learning. How about this? Why don't we think on it together?
Nene! Miss Melia knows the Kino after all.
I really like Melia's and Kino's relationship with each other. Especially seeing how much that he wants to follow after his Dadapon's footsteps, right? Oh, you know what? I get the feeling that there's still like a quest or two that I need to do inside of. Oh, not inside the capital. Okay. I also needed to make one final thing. I need to put Water on. There we go. Now, oh yeah, what was the upgraded Monado called again? The Replica X Plus. Okay, Shulk. I was like, maybe I just don't like walk in front of it now. That doesn't help me build my party gauge at the very least.
Kino feeling it.
We didn't have our thing. You can also explain things a bit. I was about to go into underdeveloped Kino. Which, I mean, he already is underdeveloped, being a kid and all that, but still. He's a strong one, that's for sure. Like, he is level 75? Level 76? Jesus. Alright, here we go. And now we'll be able to start with high tension too with some of the Ponspectors.
Prepare yourselves! Power of Dadapon surge through Nene.
So this is the legendary Monado.
Nene getting tough!
I see you warming up, Nene.
Yeah, no, not right now. Like, my setup isn't good enough for me to beat them at this level, so I just gotta rely on level. Are we gonna... There's still a quest? Really? How? And who is this? Oh, it's one of the... Oh wait, no, it's someone else. What's going on here? Maxis. What is the matter, Maxis? Oh, what is the matter, Maxis? You seem out of sorts. Lady Melia! Well, the thing is, some of the residents have been in an odd state of mind lately. We've tried speaking to them, but we still can't make head or tails of it. Certainly. When you mention it, I too have observed it. They seemed unfocused, like they were not entirely there. Uh-oh. Could it be? In fact, I found someone who seems to know something, but refused to tell me anything. Lady Melia, I know a great burden lies on your shoulders, and I am loath to add it to it unnecessarily. Still, I must ask, if you find the time, will you speak to this someone in my stead? Who may the person in question be? Xenopon challenged by the name Portolo. I will get experience for this, that's good. Portolo, he's here. Right.
Yay!
Mimi? Want to ask Portalo something? Oh, it's the things that we got for you. Portalo copy loud and clear. In truth, is salted drink made by a certain esteemed person of Portalo acquaintance. Oh, okay. I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. What is this, Melia? You look pretty worried. Friends, remember when we got at Portalo's favorites? Yes. It was actually an experimental product made by a esteemed person. Ooh. When one day suddenly, boss declared, if have glutton served, then product formula complete. Okay. I'm supposed to have a sip of water is all over. It's not water, but still. But not one like Portalo. It's just a tasty drink. But maybe for Hom and bird people have some other not good effect too. Oh. You're selling them drugs? Oh. Me? Name of steam boss person? Could have sworn Portalo said already. Bana? Oh! Oh, of course it was. Of course. I never managed to actually do the Bana questline in this game myself, but you know, Xenoblade 2, Nico's playthrough when he did do it himself, I was like, yeah, I know.
Hey,
Okay. And here we go, Maxus. How did things go? So that's what was behind it. A drink made by this Bana miscreant put them in that state. Nothing that passed through the hands of Bana can never be believed beneficial to High Entia or homicide physiology. It would behoove us to thwart him before he concocts any further plots. When we ask for your help, you could deliver the drink to Radam and ask him to look into finding a cure. Oh, that's a very good plan, Lady Melia. With the right panacea, we can restore everyone to normal. I shall count on you then, Maxus. Yes, ma'am. Me! Hold it right there! Who's there? Is it Bana? Plan was mere feather whisk from happy conclusion. Why meddling kids have to go and meddle again? Huh? It's you! So dull and so dumb! I'll not realize yet. It's me, future Emperor of Bionis Shoulder, Lord Bana in own fluffy flesh. Bana. You, Emperor? Surely you jest. I deadly serious. If I let Lord Bana go off without hitch, would be already reality by now. You all even imagine difficulty of reaching to this point? Revoltingness of test batch. Even though portals will say delicious, something really wrong with them all. To make test batch into product of other delicious, first tried mixing in growth stimulant which found in storage. Growth stimulant? Don't tell me you used. Don't interrupt when Lord Bana talking. Anyway, mixing with stimulant did not fix the revoltitude. Was time for a new plan. Fish are delicious, yes? So next time I try mixing fish with drink. And to catch those fish, you stole the fish trap, did you not? Exactly! Wrong! Why you keep trying to butt in? Bana not done with monologue yet. When mixing fish, for some reason drink becomes disgusting on top of revolting. But then, that's when Lord Bana made a great discovery. That perfect thing that I was looking for. That magical thing that makes anything into the most delicious thing that ever exists. That phantom leafy leaf. Me? You mean Herbert Flatton? It had to be. Bana overheard chattings with Mr. Razim. After many miss, finally hit on perfect formula for the miracle drink that's so delicious dict. Bana XXX. Myself Bana triple X to lose, but I make mountains of dough, and everything turned to gravy. In one genius move, Bana take control of whole Bionis Shoulder economy, and establish biggest empire of all. Do you seriously think true empires are founded on such selfish foundations? I cannot believe you. Bird girl, shut up! You give Lord Bana no choice but to eliminate roadblock and revise plan. You know, it only makes sense that there's a final quest to all this. Oh, Bana just have another genius idea. She uses area fabrication plant of new revised Bana Triple X formula. Resolution of plot will take place in open space, so Bana can see faces of meddling kids clearly, contorted in shame. No! Stop right there! Melia, we have to go after him. Yes! He must be heading for the Halcyon Wheats. Chase him down, but please be careful. Oh, wow. This is how you know there's nothing else after this, actually. Which makes this all the more exciting too, in its own right. Other than the fact that this is a Bana quest line. There he is. The little ball of blue in this field of yellow and green. Why you always have to throw spanners into Bana's works? Day in, day out, day all about. Bana had been running the cursed wheel like feathered beasts of burden. Oh! Some things just never change. Bana will express pent-up resentment through medium of merciless violence. On guard! Giga Rosa! Wait, no, wrong game. Yeah, if it is the fight you desire, we certainly won't disappoint. Don't underestimate him. Bana's more dangerous than his act might suggest. Enough wagging of chins. Come and get a piece of Bana's fist. Oh, bring it on. Diabolical Bana. Pipe down. Oh, we're all asleep. He is beefy, I'll give him that. Uh-oh. Wild feast. What is that? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Nene's about to die. Nope. Get up. I got you. Ooh, we got him. Ah, there he is. Me. Go back to your wheel. That's where you belong. Ah, but I cannot believe Bana lost again. But you bullies will not see Bana beg. Bana will go to the grave with composure, with poise, with pure sportsmanship. What will it be? Will you boil Bana? Roast Bana on spit? Scoop out innards? Stuff with peppers and grill and coals? Dude. I don't really know. What do you think we should do, Melia? You're really putting me on the spot here. Lady Melia, are you alright? We've heard about what happened. Miss Melia, how about you let us take over from here? Very well. If that is your request, I see no reason to deny it. Thank you very much. We forgive you, Bana. I have every confidence I can develop a serum to negate the toxicity and relieve the symptoms caused by your Bana XXX. But I sense a lot of potential in the drink. With the right tweaks, it will still turn into something useful. It can. How would you feel about working with me to do some good for a change? That doesn't mean we'll just forget you burglared the storehouse to get that at the road stimulant. But much as it pains me to admit it, some good came out of it too. Lena and his folks came through for us. Right, when Mithral's fish trap went missing, I really thought things were about to get dire. But with the help of Vidra and Miss Melia and her friends here, we managed to build a new, better one. Individually, we're limited in our capabilities, but when we work together, well, work together with us and you'll see. But although I understand point really well, Mr. Bana is truly a terrifying brute, but also clever and hard worker. That does seem to be the popular opinion. When the villain is unintentionally helpful. Oh, fine. That's get by Brosy Deed. You lost all disgustingly soft. But since you compliment Bana so, Bana was up soup to working with. Great. Thanks for understanding. He sat in hearts and in heads. Lord Bana shall scrappy shred of sorry, and they trust Lord Bana immediately. And now that's taken care of, it's time to receive punishment. Me? Ah yes, mustn't forget that part. Me? Indeed, justice must be done. Me. That there one upon who never learned. You hit the nail on the head. Still, he did provide us quite a show. Shulk, I do believe that this town, that these people will be alright. Yeah, I think so too. Now it's time for us to play our own special part in the stories. No more side quests, Melia. Indeed so. Except there's one more left for us to do. Armor just like has to be up 24/7. Speed on Nene so she doesn't get like whittled down like right from the get-go. And then I don't remember him using his talent art all that much. We never really got that long into the fight for him to use it. Fine. Well, let me build up my talent gauge off of you.
Nene needs screen time too.
Screen time.
We're ready for your assistance.
Nene's and get toasty. How's that? We beat enemy fair and square.
No enemy can stand
If I don't pick
against
these
us
up, they're
when we
gonna
bring
stay
our
here.
might to bear.
That's the second part.
That's because you're both pretty sturdily built.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Why the cold stairs? Wait, is there an enemy behind me?
That's the first time that I've heard like an actual after battle dialogue. Oh my god, that was so good. I tried. Oh, you know what? I'm still holding out hope on the last Monado arc being Monado Jail. So, Shulk is gonna unveil it during the fight. Huh? Huh? Yeah, I feel really good about that one that time. I mean, I felt good about all the other ones before, but it would make the most sense to show that, yes, he has a new Monado art during the fight. So, yeah, that was nothing to worry about.
We can't lose!
For Ponspector honor.
Hiya! Shadow Eye!
Nene's getting tough.
I see you warming up, Nene!
Here comes Nene.
We can definitely do this! Monado!
No, that's not good.
Stay strong. This isn't going well.
Please to hang in there.
Pull yourself together!
Apologize, please.
Alright, I'm feeling it! We can definitely do this!
Someone need help? Sword
Uh oh. It didn't even work too. Alright, take two.
Everyone! Ponspectors, do it now!
Oh, nice. Okay. My first one, all three. I am not surprised. Nah. Alright, this is the only time this will work, for sure. What? That's just not fair. Still. I have high tension too, so that shouldn't affect it. If anything, that should make it easier. Oh, armor. Right now.
I'm feeling it! We can definitely do this! Get up! This is the Monado's power!
Oh, thank God.
Come on! Alright, I'm feeling it! We can definitely do this! Let's go!
Somehow we haven't managed any kind of any kind of talent art. Alright, here we go. We'll survive this. Oh, we were still gonna... Oh, I was barely gonna survive it. Even with armor.
Ponspectors, go for it!
We did it! Ooh. When we're gonna feel that one in the morning. Me. Chief, please open chest already, and not make it quick, but I spell more monster trouble with capital M. Yes, that makes sense. Now is the golden shroom actually in there? It open! Golden shroom's a good as got. Ponspector guild is saved. Wait, were mushrooms inside box all time? Uh-huh? Something wrong? Maybe mushrooms shriveled up like face of Granny Fawn? Entirely correct. Ah. Why are they so dry? Says dry. Even fungus contain moisture, dummy. Left for a long time, of course they dry out. And when this level of dry, there's no way to undry, even if soaked in water. What? No, this is impossible. Golden shares of ruined streams. That she wanted to do with mushrooms out to get anyway. What? It's not normal to be such grumpy trousers. Mammals say that golden shroom have flavor profile like any foodstuff that anyone would ever eat. Unparalleled delicious. If we could cultivate golden shrooms we found, we could start selling, and never hurt for monies again in life. But where mushrooms all dry, that is ruined. What Chief need money for anyway? Meh. Well, here is thing. Right now, Archaeology Center is on verge of go bankrupt. And when we become chief, our chief tell all about financial situation. Long story short, it's bad. Deep bad. Dire bad. To reduce running costs, we want to reduce Ponspecting hours and change tack to focus on the fundraise. And design a new slogan. Also want to choose one that will inspire Ponspectors to have pride and raise morale. Woomoo spent days and nights looking for a way out of dead-end circumstance. And one day, stumbled on fateful memo. They gave Woomoo a glimmer of hope for saved sinners or get repossessed. Cesar had no idea. There's one thing one would not forget to say. Rather, could not bring myself to say and make coworkers feel unease. Chief, we Ponspectors, not just subordinates, we all colleagues, friends. If that said, everyone put noggins to work. Then to... we not let you give up so easily. Amy? Chief did not search chest drawer like. Fight and rummage properly, corners and all. Me, Chief, quick to cast papers this way. Underneath dusty layer of dry golden shrooms. All this stuff look expensive as sex. They're more chunky loot than even normal merchant can carry. To sell all this, we'll definitely make bank. Then you have to agree if we convert loot into monetary assets. Archaeology Center is saved! Wicked! Oh, we don't get to look. Ponspectors can never discover fabled treasure without friends. Golden streams are drying gnarly, but other stuff here have economic value. Each of Archaeology Center look bright. We will also find this in treasure chests. As promised, we'll give to friends. In truthness, it's early enough to repay all favors our friends do for Woo-Moon and other Ponspectors. The sweetened deal. Ponspectors will hang around friends with our friends ready to go home. How sounds? Favor for favor. This glorious new favor sharing economy. We are partners, yes? And as partners, can work miracles. What's he gonna give us? Quest completed. Nerdist crown? A crown. The prize Nerdist crown that the Ponspectors have given you is a headpiece specifically for Melia. Wearing a battle, you're sure to feel the Ponspectors searching through you. Ah, that's cute. Oh boy. Ooh. So what does it look like? Melia. Whoa. Okay. You know what? I fought long and hard for this. I'm putting it on. Alright, but what do I put onto the slot that it has? Oh yeah, now I gotta control Melia for the rest of this story. Whoa. Little horns on it, on the side. Crystal horns at that too. It looks nice, but it's just not a good fit for the outfit. That's the important part about it. How about if I just change her into this? Kind of. There's probably something better. I think so, but it's just like the neon like highlights on the armor. It makes it fall apart too. Oh, I'll just like make do with this. Wait, there's a green version of this that kind of blends in with it. Oh wait, this one. Yeah, this one. I said green now. Oh, that's perfect. Nice. It actually has like the transparent like mesh underneath in this kind of like interesting, to say the least. Alright, here we go. There's not any more quiet moments out here, right? There's only one left, and it's inside. Yeah. I can see why it says it takes like 10 hours to 100% the DLC. It probably doesn't take as long for me because it would take longer for me because I'm just reading everything out loud, which adds a ton of time. But this is the final one, right? Let me check to make sure. Quiet moments, Alcamoth. Yep. Between Shulk and Melia. And this is where it all started.
Not long now, father, brother. With these two hands of mine, I will reclaim Alcamoth.
Another promise.
Hey, Melia. Are you nervous?
Do not worry, Shulk. I'm just a little heightened. Trembling with excitement, as Dumban might say.
That's good to hear. I suppose it's no great wonder, though.
How about yourself? You've been given a big role to play. Taking it in your stride as usual.
Well, I've been remembering our time on the Bionis Shoulder. It hasn't been easy, but we found the refugees here. Got to know Teelan and so on. I'm glad we came.
I see.
If we can retake the capital, and then get ourselves back to Colony 9, that'll be us sorted.
Sorted? Huh?
That's right. We're just about there now. We've got this, you know.
I'm sure.
What's wrong?
Say, Shulk.
The song?
Tell me, what are your thoughts on the rift?
Right. Considering everything we've seen so far, we don't really know all that much about it. I've never seen anything like it. The Fog King, I mean. It's alien to the Bionis and Mechonis.
Indeed. The rift is a complete and utter enigma to us. All we know for certain is that its existence poses danger.
Yeah.
A wholly new threat. For a wholly new world.
Sounds ominous.
Are my fears unfounded?
To be fair, there's a lot about this world that's different.
Oh.
Frankly, it's anyone's guess right now. Does it bother you? The rift, I mean.
I have an ill premonition.
Oh?
Disaster. Complete ruin. Inescapably looming over our future. I know not why, but that is the vague dread that I feel when I consider the rift.
Hey now.
I'm sorry. I know we have a big task ahead. I'll try to keep my chin up.
It's okay. Your misgivings may just be a weird hunch. Or for all we know, they might come true tomorrow.
Xenoblade
But
3, maybe.
there's plenty more we don't know. The future. No one knows it for certain. Still, that doesn't mean we're entirely helpless. Our actions, they're what shapes the future. We've proven that countless times already. So I think we'll get through this. If we stand together, no power in the world can stand against us.
Shulk. I swear, you never change.
Oh, sorry. I guess I might have gone a bit overboard.
No, I don't think that's possible. I think your words have hit the mark exactly. The future is ours, and it is decided here. All we can do is give our all to build a better one. Indeed, whatever awaits ahead. I seem to be in your debt again. You keep doing this, always helping me when I'm down.
I didn't really do anything, though. I'm just happy I could lift you up.
My thanks. All right, then. We have crucial work to do.
Defeat the Fog King and restore Alcamoth, right?
Exactly right. Shall we?
Yeah, this all just screams finality. Oh, on the off chance that Shulk does get his new art, I need to be the one to control him to use it. Ah, but I want to finish this as Melia. Ah, this sucks. This sucks so much. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I might need to put the mask on here and now. Past this point, you will not be able to go back or save the game. Falling about is right. Oh. Hold on. Let's save, like I said. Which I have not saved since I started. Wow. 12 hours. Jesus. There it is.
King of Fog, right here! Fog King looking awfully foggy today.
I would guess it correlates with the widening of the rift.
It changes nothing. The time is now.
Ooh. Ooh, what is this? The new Monado enchant? Oh, is this song? Okay.
Miss Melia, it's working!
Yes, now then.
Melia, let's go!
My friends, lend me your strength. The future belongs to us.
King of Fog will no name of hero born Kino! Monster in for proper bashing!
You're damn right he is. It's time to reclaim our home. For the people of Alcamoth.
Summon Flare!
Summon Knight? No.
Summon Murphy!
There's only one summoner allowed on the field.
Angry!
Where's your backside? Oh, that's not good. Ah, it's not an actual art. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you do have a side though. Here.
Shulk! Nene give equal effort. Inspiring. I shall do my best too.
Everyone, let's go! Almost there!
Oh, Fox King, he has a question mark level. Okay, makes sense. Internal burst? Uh-oh.
Approach my limit.
We can definitely do this! Monado, lend us your power! Behold the power of the Monado! Ponspector! I missed!
Mr. Shulk! Fail and try again! Sometimes these things happen.
Thank you!
Oh, that wasn't the side.
Nene
Oh, he's over here. I got off the beam. Alright, he's going down very, very fast though. He has a second phase, right?
Success! King of Fog, white dust! And kindly never to come back.
Like, I know I'm pretty powerful, but that was very underwhelming. If that is
Shulk,
just it.
What's wrong?
The sky.
Okay, no, it's not.
The rift is expanding.
Mother, something not right. Foggy fluffies all coming together.
Oh.
Fog King, not take no for answer.
What is the meaning of this?
It must be drawing its strength from the rift. And now it's even bigger.
Oh, God.
In other words, if we could close the rift, we might have a chance.
It's possible. But first, let's do all that we can here.
You're right.
This is all over Kino's head. What does Hero Pun fight against impossible odds is natural like breathing. Fine then, time to dish out extra mega serving of fishy fancy with cherry on top.
Alright, take two. Alright, now we can use probably this. And just daze everybody to get them all up.
Ponspectors, do it now!
Nothing to it.
Nene, nice one!
Inspiring. I shall do my best too. Look good. It's good. Very good.
Now he resists break much more too.
We can definitely do this! Let's go!
Eternal burst.
Give it what you got, Melia!
Alright, they have armor on now though. Yeah, that did nothing. I can off the beam.
I'm feeling it! We can definitely do this!
Mistress. Let's just armor up.
Take my hand.
Thank you.
I might have been just a little bit too late, in all honesty.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Ponspectors,
Collision
we're ready for your
burst.
assistance.
Ready to reach for
We can definitely do this.
Oh, what's he doing? Ow! He's sucking the tension out of all of us, too.
We can definitely do this.
Indeed.
Convergence beam.
Stay focused.
This is the Monado's power.
Wonder Marvelicious.
Monado,
He's using his attacks more and more, too.
Shadow Eye. Light heal. Alright, I'm feeling it.
Mr. Shulk. Impressive. No steely thunder of Nene.
Ah!
Spectres, remind to let loose.
And that's that?
No use. It keep happening. What are we supposed to do now?
Don't give up. No matter how many times it returns, we can bring it down just the same. Our future must be kept safe.
Oh! What's that?
What?
Oh, Telepia!
Why? What?
Oh!
What on Bionis?
Melia, for whatever reason, those explosions seem to be distorting and destabilizing the rift.
Incredible. They saved us.
Oh! Somehow I forgot about this song.
Time to finish this. Please, buy me some time.
That piano riff is unmistakable. Although Shulk is just so damn agile. Like all these flips that he's doing is just ridiculous.
Grant me your strength, friends.
Oh, those eyes. The sky is clear once again.
King of Pop is dethroned! Big win for good guys!
The future is safe. Finally.
It is.
And that's it. One last confront the enemy. I think that's the official name, right? Or is it engage the enemy? I think it's confront the enemy. Oh, roll credits? This sounds like a credit song. Pre-rendered. Okay, yep. After this is gonna be it. Well, not quite pre-rendered, but yeah. Your home is here. Are you looking for Tyrea? From the shadows. I feel so happy. Like no words being said, but just like everything happening. It's so good. Ooh, we get to see like a little montage of the junks being fixed. But okay. Things didn't quite go as how I thought it would, but I guess it wouldn't overtly like connect to the next Xenoblade game, right? Ah, back to Kali 9. They're here! Rhine, Fiora, Dunman, Charla, Ricky. Yeah. Look at everyone. Oh, and now we're rebuilding Alcamoth too. Fiora has to be helping her with the flower bed, right? Atharon. The only sad part about all of this is that because of Melia's blood as a High Entia, she's gonna far outlive all of her friends and everyone that she knows. Coronation time? No, that's not the word. I feel like I'm mixing two of them together. I recognize all these characters, but not
They're waiting
most of
for
the names.
you, Melia.
Does this world need a coronation? I
Coronation,
just
that's what
don't
it's
see the
called.
point.
Don't say that. It is the will of the people. It will mark the birth of a new era.
You'd also have been a fine choice.
Yes, well. I'm occupied with my research, as you know, Empress Melia.
Don't mock me.
Here we go.
Yes.
Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Ah. That was a really, really nice expansion. And they just threw this in here when they made Definitive Edition too. Not an extra purchase or anything like that. It's included with the remaster. Remake? Remaster? Whichever one you want to say of this game. Probably closer to remaster. Nintendo and Monolith Soft, the authors of the software. 2010 to 2020. Over 10 years of Xenoblade. Oh, new game elements have been unlocked. Shulk's weapons look can be changed in Future Connected. The 8th challenge in main game's time attack is unlocked. Master level art menus have been added to the main game's time attack item exchange, only improve arts up to level 12. Wow. Alright, time to reflect on my time with this game, right? With the title screen or without it? No, with it, okay. Or without it, I should say. Oh, it was so good to come back to the game that made me, like, fall in love with the series, right? Even though it was much shorter compared to Torna, which I felt like I was able to do more and complete more with this game in comparison to Torna, which I felt like I still had a ton of stuff left to do by the time I finished it. It's just kind of shocking, but not really, because it's like I said earlier, And this was still just an expansion as well. And it was just a little something added on to the Definitive Edition for people who've already played the main game. And this is just like a neat little epilogue to tie up everything together after the events of the first Xenoblade, which I really appreciate. Not necessarily needed, but you always want to see what more of the characters that you love, right? And boy, did we get that. Not much to really say about Shulk and Melia, but it's really the new characters and the other recurring side characters that we got to see more of. Tyrea, Kino, Nene being the one I like more between the two. Or Kino just having a funny name, which I'm not even sure is what's the origin of his name by this point. Tyrea, I don't remember much of her. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that Nico did do her side quest, but I still don't remember it all that well. But this DLC really did do good on taking a deeper look into her character and just grappling with the nihilism. I think that's be right. The nihilism that she's grappling with. Just the feelings of worthlessness and just aimlessness that she feels that now that she doesn't have her mother anymore. And how Melia is her new purpose, which I love like so much, especially since Melia for a moment had to grasp at something similar, with her entire race dying, being like the last of her people of the royal line, and thinking that she was alone in the world until she found out that her sister is still alive and well. I want to talk a quick minute about like the touch-ups with like in the graphical changes in the art style of this game too, because oh man, everyone looks amazing. Like Shulk, Ryan, Dunman, Viora, Melia, Charla, like Ricky, no, he didn't change all that much. And yeah, like everybody looks amazing. This is such a good touch-up. They really found their art style from the varied directions that Xenoblade 2 went in, and how there's like you kind of had your main art style and then just like everything else just kind of like tried to blend in with it, but while keeping their distinctive like features about their particular styles, especially inside the blades, which can lead to a very not jarring, but kind of like what's the word? It's like it's like not distinct, but distorted? No, not distorted, but like yeah, it's a slightly jarring like presentation style that kind of takes you out of the moment and ruins the immersion just a little bit because of those varying styles. But overall, it ends up just blending together somehow and becoming a footnote in Xenoblade 2. But we're here to talk about Future Connected, not the past series. Already been there, done that. Yeah. Otherwise, the story itself, it was a good tale for sure. It's nothing to write home about. It does the job that it needs to, and that's to tell a simple story about Melia and her people trying to reclaim their home. There are no real explanations about the Fog Beast, the Fog King, and what that dimensional rift is and what it means. Which I'm really surprised about. I thought it was gonna hint at the fact that these worlds are like trying to merge with each other and is having disastrous effects on them. Because I'm sure if we got another epilogue for Xenoblade 2, they would also have these rifts be a thing. Wait, could this be tied to Ouroboros in Xenoblade 3? The colors kind of match, and it kind of fits with the whole idea about merging two separate beings together. Where in that game, or in Xenoblade 3 with what we know so far, it's with two separate people. So like with Noah and with Mio merging together to form one being, their Ouroboros form. Maybe Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 merge together, and Xenoblade 3 is the Ouroboros form of their worlds. Wait. Okay. More than likely, people who like analyzed the shit out of those trailers have already said something similar with these past knowledge of these games in their minds already. But who knows? If nobody else has said something about this, then maybe we're onto something here. But okay. Ooh, yeah, I'm so excited to see how, like, what the mysteries of Xenoblade 3 are going to be, especially with the cast that we know, the cast that we don't know, and the rules of the world for that particular Xenoblade. Yeah, especially with all this business about limited lifespans and like going to war with each other just so that they could live for just a little bit longer. Ah, man. Now that I just say that out loud, that feels so gut-wrenching to even imagine. Xenoblade 3 might be the most emotional one yet, somehow. That's the feeling that I get with the premise in mind. Though at the same time, I hope it doesn't run into the pitfall of just trying to beat over our head that, oh, it's such a horrible thing that they have these limited lifespans and they want to get rid of that restriction on their lives. That it becomes kind of like played out, you know? I hope that doesn't happen, but I have faith in the writers, especially after playing through all of these games again. There's not really too much in the way of new music in this DLC. There was a couple, probably like 5 or like maybe a little bit more than that. But what we did get was really good and just continued off of the style that they were going for with Torna too. So that kind of like funky, like jazzy compositional style with using the string instruments or orchestra, you could say, with the pop culture band, not pop culture, but conventional band with guitar, bass, drums, and all that. It's just a weird blend that works really, really well with each other. The composers do an amazing job with just picking the moments to bring stuff in when they need to. Yeah, it's like, I wish I knew everybody else's names, but like I have it in my head, but it's just like all the letters are jumbled up. The only ones I know for certain is Ace Plus because their names are just simple and by comparison. I think that's about it that I can say about Future Connected. Yeah, it doesn't really offer all that much in terms of like anything to sink your teeth into. It was just an extra experience, which is perfectly fine and I'm happy about as well. Because not every single piece of like media has to be some kind of enriching experience, right? Even though there was things that you can glean from this. I guess I can talk about the side quests. They were good! Like, even though I was kind of like skimming over them, that was just for time's sake, and I could tell that these are a lot better written compared to previous side quests in the past, right? Especially as a Far Cry to a lot of the base Xenoblade quests as well. It was pretty funny that banner came back though. It was like, but not surprising, being the final quest. Even though I did his as a penultimate quest, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, don't really have much to say about Kino or Nene's characters other than they're cute. I like them. They were cute. Galaga is just he had his arc. It was like he was there. Like they could have done a little bit more with it, but he just decided to just end it all and give up on the world because he didn't have his way. Like, sure. And Tyrea, right? We talked about her. And Teal'c wasn't really much of a too much of a character. He was just someone that we knew that we saved and just helped progress the plot along. Yeah, and then the Maxis, and then the people in Grandad. Yeah. Battle system. I did like the Ponspectors, though. You know what? All things considered, it is more similar to the special attacks from Xenoblade 2 compared to the normal chain attacks in the base game here, in which you will only use the quick time event to extend your turn and get another round of chain attacks. Not here. So now with all this being said, do you need to play all these games to be ready for Xenoblade 3? Because this is also a question at the end of Torna 2. And before, I gave the answer if you don't need to, but it would definitely help you experience the story of Xenoblade 3 how the writers expect you to. In which that still holds true here, but now I'm like starting to get more and more of the idea that yes, you should play these games because there are concepts here that are going to be largely at play in Xenoblade 3. And there's going to be tie-ins to previous characters, previous settings, and previous events in 2 and 1 that's going to majorly impact the story of Xenoblade 3. Yeah, I just cannot wait to get my hands on that game, especially in like a week and a half from now. But I think I'll call it there, because I'm pretty much like running on fumes about what else I can say about Future Connected. And I've gone on multiple tangents about 3 and Xenoblade 2 by this point, that I think it's time to wrap up my thoughts of this game. But yeah, if you have Definitive Edition, there's no reason not to play this. If you have Xenoblade 2, there's no reason that you shouldn't get Torna, even though it's not necessarily necessary to appreciate the story that it tells. And yeah, you don't necessarily have to play these games to enjoy 3, but there's no reason not to. Well, by this point, you'll be cramming to finish these games before 3 comes out. But yeah, it's so good to see Shulk and Melia again. And man, I didn't think I loved Melia this much, but coming back to this game and just seeing her again, playing her again, and just experiencing her character again, it's just, yeah. I think the extra level of maturity that her voice actress brings back to the table, even though it's only been 1 year since the end of Xenoblade 1, you can really feel that her experiences have changed her. And even though it's probably weird to go straight from Xenoblade 1 to Xenoblade 2, when she has a much more lighter tone of voice in that game, she feels more naive there. Here she feels like no holds bars, and she will just like straight up execute someone if they try to get on her bad side. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel a much more deeper connection to Melia now compared to before, and now she's just like my favorite party member, just right behind Shulk. Shulk won't, nobody will beat Shulk for me. He's the reason I got into the series in the first place, after all. So yeah. Well, it's been fun, but it's time. The name's been NothingBrief, but count me nothing. And I will see you all with Xenoblade 3. What will I do for streams in the meantime, though? I'll figure it out. But in the meantime, I will see you all in the next ones. Take care, and I hope you'll continue on the Xenoblade journey with me from now until the end of 3. Maybe the end of time, who knows. But that being said, take care. Bye.